let's get started with number 1. Hear versus listen. We use hear to describe the process of sounds coming into your ears, whether you want them to or not, and that's the key. For example, did you hear those dogs barking? The noise kept me up all night. No, I had earplugs in, so I couldn't hear anything. We also use hear with the meaning of to be told something. For example, Emma got the job. So I've heard. So I've been told. Now, listening, on the other hand, is intentional. When you listen, you have to focus and pay attention. For example, I'm listening to a really good podcast at the moment. Or, he told me what the plan was, but I wasn't really listening. So, hearing, no effort. Listening, intentional, requires effort. It's that simple. Number 2, we have see, look, and watch. Or I should really say see, look at, and watch. I get questions about these verbs all the time. See is similar to hear. It's the process of noticing something, but this time with the eyes. No effort required. For example, we could see the Eiffel Tower from our hotel window. Or, I didn't see the person who snatched my phone. Look at means to move your eyes in a particular direction in order to see something. For example, look at that man dressed as a horse. Or, look at me when I'm talking to you, please. The action of looking is generally quite short. Watch, on the other hand, is when you look at something or somebody for a longer period of time. What you're watching will usually be moving, like a film, a YouTube video, a play, or a concert. The action generally involves more effort. For example, watch how I play it and then you can try and copy. Or, did you watch the game last night? Now, you can see or watch a film, but be careful. We don't see television, we watch television. For example, we're going to watch or we're going to see Gladiator 2 if you fancy joining us. Or, I rarely watch TV these days, not I rarely see TV. Okay, number 3, fit and suit. But what's the difference in meaning? Number 1, does this dress suit me? And number 2, does this dress fit me? And yes, I said suit, not sew, suit. We pronounce suit with the long oo as in boot. Suit, okay? We use the verb suit to ask about how attractive an item of clothing, an accessory, or even a hairstyle makes a person look. If someone says, wow, those jeans really suit you, they're saying those jeans look good on you. You look attractive wearing them. We use fit to talk about the size and shape of something. For example, you can have that t-shirt. It doesn't fit me anymore. It's too big or too small for my body. You'll often hear people say something fits well or nicely, and I love the idiomatic expression to fit like a glove, which means to fit perfectly. Oh, and I can't be on this topic and not mention go with. We use this phrase with the meaning of combine well. That bag goes really well with those shoes. Your bag matches your shoes, or your bag combines well with your shoes. They look good together. It's a vibe. Okay, let's move on to number 4. We have mind and matter. Now, these two verbs can cause a lot of confusion if we mix them up. What is the difference between these two sentences? Which one are you likely to say more often? I don't mind. I don't matter. So we usually use mind in questions and negatives. I don't mind means it's not a problem for me. For example, I don't mind doing the washing up. I'm happy to do it. Or, we don't mind the noise from the traffic. It doesn't bother us. And in the question form, it can be used to make a polite request. Would you mind taking me to the airport? Notice how we can use a noun or the ing verb after mind. We also often use not mind to say that we are happy with any options offered to us. For example, do you fancy going out for dinner or should we stay in? I don't mind. I'd be happy doing either. And what about the second sentence? I don't matter. I really hope you never say this. If something matters to you, it's important to you. So if you say, I don't matter, you're saying, I'm not important. I recommend memorizing these two phrases together. I don't mind, it doesn't matter. We use matter to reassure someone that something isn't important. Oh no, I forgot to buy the milk. It doesn't matter. We can do without it. Now, rather confusingly, you can also use the expression never mind here with the same meaning. And one final point here. Don't mix I don't mind up with I don't care. If used with the wrong tone of voice, I don't care can make you sound angry or disinterested. Compare the responses to the question, what do you fancy for dinner? I don't mind. I'd genuinely be happy with anything you make for me. I don't care. That means leave me alone. I don't want to have to think about this right now. I'm too busy. The difference is quite clear. Okay, number 5. We're going to take a look at two verbs with very different meanings that sound ridiculously similar. Wonder and wonder. Can you hear the difference? I pronounced wonder with the U as in wonder with the vowel sound in up. Wonder. Lots of speakers in the north of England will use the U vowel sound, like in put, wonder. Wonder, spelt with an A, is pronounced with the short O vowel, like in October, and hot, wonder, wonder, wonder. Can you hear the difference? But what do they mean? Well, wonder is a very useful verb which means to ask yourself something you wish you knew the answer to. I wonder what Diego's thinking right now, but I know what he's thinking. It's his dinner time. We're nearly at the end of the lesson. Or I wonder what Will's bought me for my birthday. Wonder has nothing to do with wonder. Wonder means to walk around the place with no set plan or purpose. Like, we wandered around the narrow streets of Venice for hours. Or the very famous line from the William Wordsworth poem, I wandered lonely as a cloud. Let's use them both in a sentence. I wonder where Diego wanders when Will and I are working. Next we have fall off, fall over, and fall down. I cannot count the number of times that a student has told me they've fallen down their bike or fallen over the stairs. These are incorrect. Let's clear this one up once and for all. We use the verb fall when we suddenly drop from the position we are in towards the ground. We have a fight with gravity and gravity wins. Fall off can have an object, and this object is usually something we've been sitting on. For example, I fell off my bike, a horse, my chair, the roof, I hope not. Fall over is when you suddenly drop to the ground from a standing or upright position, and it doesn't need an object. I fell over and banged my knees. It doesn't need an object, but it can have one. For example, the dog fell over the cliff. Fall down is most commonly used for stairs or steps. It can be used with other inclined objects like a hill or a slope. My brother fell down the stairs and broke his ankle. Okay, I think it's time for a quiz to see what you remember. I have 5 sentences for you to complete with the correct verb. Make sure you conjugate the verbs. Make sure you use them in the correct form. Keep track of your score and let me know how you did in the comments. Number 1. My baby's growing so fast, none of her clothes are anymore. Is it fit or suit? Did you say suit? I hope not, because the correct answer is fit. Her clothes are too small, they are no longer the right size or shape. Number 2. I forgot to pick up your parcel. I can get it on my way home. Do we say it doesn't matter or it doesn't mind? You should say it doesn't matter. Number 3. We spent hours the streets of Seville. I want you to use wonder or wander. Did you say wandering with the O sound? Well done. Wonder means to ask yourself a question. Number 4. Have you seen that reel of the girl dressed up as a ghost falling the stairs? Is it off, over, or down? That's right, we fall down the stairs.
just like we do with other inclined places like hills and slopes. And last one now, number 5. Sorry, couldn't you? I had my earphones in. Is it hear or listened to? It should be I couldn't hear you. The earphones blocked the sound of your voice.